I'm going to answer an amazing, a terrific, and extremely valuable question that we got from Lydia Herrera in the Legion of Leasers. And I'm going to answer her question because I know it's going to be helpful for all of us. I'm going to give you an impromptu answer. But before I do, there was somebody else out there, and I apologize. I slipped up here. We just a ton of information coming through Leasing University. I can't remember who asked this question or what platform it was asked to me on, but I can't find your question. I was traveling most of last week doing Leasing University Live training, and I saw this question come across. The question was this. It had something to do with there's a new luxury lease up in my city, and I really want to get a job there. I really want to work at this property. This is like the property for me. I love this property. And I remember in the question that it was a newer development and it was a lease up, and the person asking the question wanted to work there. If this was you and you asked this question, I can't remember if you asked it through LinkedIn or Instagram or you sent it on YouTube. I looked through all of the YouTube comments and I could not find it, but that doesn't mean it's not there, because there's a lot of videos on YouTube and a lot of comments. Please, can you repost that question? Because I want to make sure I get the question right and I want to answer it for you. There's always a ton of questions around getting a job, and I've got a dynamite answer that's going to help everybody out. So please re-ask that question. But let's get into Lydia Herrera's question. So Lydia Herrera wrote, Matt, can you make a short video on a community that is in a great location, that is close to the mall, fine dining, concert venue, close to the highway? We have the best location compared to our comps. And of course, that means our price is a little more. Need help with the right verbiage. Lydia Herrera, you came to the right place. Legion of Leasers, sit back. Let's talk about this. Is anybody else feeling the same way? Hey, I've got an awesome community, awesome location. It's next to all the best venues. It's in the greatest spot. It's a great, great community. But of course it costs a little bit more, and I'm having some difficulty communicating that value to my prospects. Here's where I want you to think. And Lydia, I think you're pretty high right now just based on your question, but you and I haven't done any personal one-on-one consulting, so I'm not sure where you're at on this scale. But I'm going to talk to you about a 4-point scale. I kind of call it the 4-point knowledge scale. So let me go through these 4 points, and then I'm going to explain why it's valuable for you to figure out where you are and get as close to application, which is that 4th level, I call it application, as possible. And Lydia, I think you're very close to application. We just need to tweak a few things. So here's the 4-point scale. The first place on the scale is no knowledge whatsoever. And unfortunately, a lot of leasing agents and a lot of leasing consultants, this is where you're at. You're at the no knowledge level. And a lot of you are saying, oh, that's crazy. How can there be a lot of leasing agents with no knowledge? If all of the knowledge that you have about your community is knowledge that is easily accessible via Google, via your property website, via apartments.com, or wherever it is that people get their information, that's no knowledge. You're bringing no new knowledge to the table. So if you just know what your floor plans are, what your pricing is, what your amenities are, I'm sorry, you're pretty much not bringing any additional knowledge to the table. So therefore, I put you at no knowledge. The second degree is going to be knowledge about your community. And just based on Lydia's question to me, I know she's at the very least at the 2nd level. She knows the ins and outs of her community. She knows, man, we're close to this venue. We're a short drive. Wherever you work, we're a short drive, easy access to the highway. Great location. I'm sure Lydia can talk to you for days about the ins and outs of the value of her community. So she's at the very least at that 2nd level. Now here's where I don't know if Lydia's at or not, because we haven't done any one-on-one coaching. The 3rd level is going to be knowledge of your prospect. And when you can get to that 3rd level of having both knowledge of your community and knowledge of your prospect, where does your prospect work? What are your prospect's hobbies? Where's your prospect living right now? What do they like to do? What's their ideal scene? What type of apartment are they looking for? What's a great day for them? That's that 3rd level. So I have all of this knowledge about my property. I know the ins and outs of my property and how it's going to work for everybody. But now I also have all of this knowledge of the particular prospect that I'm working with, which brings us to that fourth level. And if Lydia, if we can get you here, if we can get you to this fourth level, the lease is yours. Nobody else is going to take a lease from you. No, none of your comps. I don't care your price, as long as it's in the zip code of what it should be, which it is. All properties for the most part are priced right. You're going to be able to get the lease, because that fourth level is application. You're now going to apply all of the knowledge you have about your prospect, and you're going to match that up. You're going to syncopate that knowledge with your knowledge of your property, and that is going to bring this apex of value. That's the verbiage that you're looking for, Lydia. The verbiage is, Matt, you told me that you love live music. We are right next to the premier concert venue. I actually keep a list of all of the concert events that are coming in the leasing office. So if you ever got a question, you're walking by the office, I'm kind of a music junkie too. Come on in, I'll let you know. By the way, do you like Dave Matthews? I know Dave Matthews is coming next month. Boom, there's one level of that apex. Next, hey, where do you work, Matt? Oh, I work over at Acme. Oh, great, you know what, Acme, the easiest way to get to Acme, not only are we in a great location, but we've got that easy access right to the highway, and I've timed it out. It takes 4 minutes to get from our parking lot to the highway. I did a quick Google Maps search. Once we get you on the highway, you're 2 exits down on Fillmore, that's gonna get you into the Acme parking lot within 9 minutes. 9 minutes to work. 9 minutes home, 9 minutes there, no problem whatsoever. You also told me that you love to hit the park or whatever, you love to cycle. We've got 4 really awesome cycling paths. And if you're into mountain biking, there's a quick mountain biking trail that you can get to within minutes. When you can start to apply that level of knowledge about your community, the ins and outs of your community, with your knowledge of your prospect. You told me, when we spoke, you told me that the pool was very important to you. And the reason why the pool was important to you is because you like to cycle. And one of the things that you like to do to relax after a long bike ride is you like to kind of hit the pool and lay out and chill out. Not only is our pool epic, but I have a unit in mind that I want to show you that actually faces that pool. And it's got a great balcony. You could put your bike, there's a closet in that balcony, because I know those bikes are expensive. Get on your ride. You're going to walk up a few flights with your ultra light, super expensive bicycle. You're going to stick it in that closet, right? Then you're going to look down into that pool. Boom, you're going to see your lawn chair. You're going to scope it out. Then you're going to walk down. You're going to chill out. You're going to be able to look up at your place. Now imagine if you wanted to do some work at home. Your little Wi-Fi router is going to connect right there to the pool. And by the way, if you don't want to use your own Wi-Fi, we've got free Wi-Fi here at the place. And better than that, you told me you love concerts. We're like a $3.75 Uber ride to the concert venue. So you don't have to worry about parking your car. You don't have to worry about getting overserved, right? Hey, have an extra beer. Who cares? It's just a quick Uber ride back home. You're back chilling out. You are gonna love this. Your life is about to get so much better. Think about being able to take your prospects to that fourth level. There's no real magic words as far as verbiage about describing your amenities, about describing your property, unless the magic happens is when you can combine it with your knowledge of your prospect. And that's where it becomes deadly. That's where it becomes nobody can compete with you, Lydia. I hope this helps. I know you are very close. I can tell by the fact that you wrote in, and I can tell by the fact that your comment, I think you're right on the precipice of this application level, and I hope this helps you. And for everybody else out there, please feel free to comment. This is my life. You got a friend in me. I'm your friend in Leasing in Life. I nerd out on this stuff all day, every day. I hope you can see my enthusiasm right now with Lydia's comment. I love this kind of stuff. So whatever you need from me, I'm here to help you. Just subscribe, hit the notification. You want to make sure it's actually notifying you. That way you're going to know when there's new videos like this coming. You can feel free to ask me questions. You're going to get notified when you get your answer. I hope each and every one of you will please consider checking out Leasing University. If you like the content in these YouTube videos, you are going to absolutely love Leasing University. Leasing University will change your life. It is exactly the kind of material that we cover in the YouTube, but I save the good stuff, the great stuff. I save the best stuff for Leasing University, and it's in an organized format. So you can pop in there, phone training, handling objections, showing units in property tours, making a proposal, closing the lease, getting renewals, handling negative property reviews. Whatever it is that you're having issues with, it's going to be me coaching you in a one-on-one environment from your phone, from your tablet, from your computer, 365, 24/7, I'm going to be working with you. It's extremely, extremely affordable month-to-month pricing. Please go over to leasinguniversity.com and check it out. I know it's going to make a huge difference for you. And if you would like me to come out and work with you and your teams in a live setting event, there's nothing I love more than working with the legion of leasers out there, the army of apartment maniacs. I will get on a plane and I will come and work with you and your people. We're going to drill, we're going to practice, we're going to rehearse, we're going to get great so that you're going to accomplish all your goals in leasing. Give my office a call, 888-735-7451. They'll look at the schedule and they will move heaven and earth to get me out in front of you and your people at the day and time that works best for you. I look forward to coming out and meeting all of you that I can live as soon as possible. So with that, please comment below if you found this helpful. Please subscribe, hit the notifications. Please check out leasinguniversity.com. And until the next video, be great and get those leases.